Hey everyone, welcome back and I guess happy Tuesday. Some of this isn't so happy and I actually feel really bad. Happy Tuesday to you guys. I know every day something happens with somebody and we can't control that and it's inevitable, but Katie Maloney had a tragic loss. And then on top of that, we have a few more things to discuss. So before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't hit that notification bell. And let's jump right in, right? Starting here.
The LVP talked about you, thoughts on rekindling your friendship. Yes, LVP said that it would have to start with an apology. And, by the way, nobody's asking to, sorry. So don't hold your breath. Happy holidays. You see the LVP talked about you.
Okay. Sexiest, tall, dark, and handsome. What
to address you guys.
Wait, I just want to add this.
Tall, dark, and handsome is my type of dude.
Okay, good.
Physically.
Yeah.
But then you have to come with
Give
all
me
the
like
other
a famous
stuff.
person that like you see and you're just like so hot.
I think like an Odell Beckham or like a Michael B. Jordan's a little bit short if he were a little bit.
Okay, so you're not like
Okay. Oh my God. This sounds like, no offense, you guys. This just sounds like a little dumb to me. Odell Beckham. That's who I would like to be with. Michael B. Jordan's just a little bit short, but What? All right. We're going to move on from that. There's another thing that I wanted to briefly touch on. This is sort of a little bit of a mashup, but here we go.
If you live under a rock, we're talking about Karen Huger from the Real Housewives of Potomac, who was finally vindicated with a video.
Did you say finally vindicated? The vindication happened. Who was vindicated? The streets of Potomac or Karen? Who was vindicated?
Listen, I haven't watched the season, but when I saw that people said that she claimed she was going to be vindicated, I was like,
ma'am,
if this is being vindicated, I don't want to see what being guilty is like.
well, you saw Guilty. Actually,
Right.
There was the mini movie called Where Your Wig At is vindicate, is like guilty, like as charged. You're guilty as charged.
I should probably take a cab.
You probably should have taken a cab, yes.
Thank you.
Or an Uber.
But I'm very rich. When you Google me, you're gonna be so ashamed of yourself. I'm bad as fuck. I don't think I did anything bad except the driver.
We're laughing, but like it's very, very sad. It's just sad, right?
I mean, it's very sad. I hate to say it though. I don't think those that are familiar with that person were shocked by what we saw. I know what I saw. I was like, yeah, that's par for the course. Like, I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked by the nonsense coming out of the mouth. I'm not shocked by the denials and the deflections and, that apparently were happening from the jump. I'm not surprised.
In your right mind, you don't say that you're going to be vindicated and you know that video exists.
But I'm not surprised by any of that. I'm not surprised that you filmed the whole season and she said she was going to be vindicated. And shoot, when the crash initially happened, she's telling whoever, TMZ, oh, I was just sad or something. Like, I'm not surprised by any of the events that happen. Like, and that's the sad part. I am wondering though, I don't know, have there been any Thomas Jefferson sightings lately? Like, have we seen Thomas Jefferson in the last 60 years? Sorry, guys. I know some of you are gonna be like, oh my God, they're so mean.
Listen, we could not talk about it. Okay. So, I mean, listen, I personally, Robin probably didn't give two shits. I personally was 100% praying for the best outcome for Karen. I Karen is 60 something years old. Do I want to see a guilty verdict, which probably is attached to like some major penalties to her? No, but you can't do what she did and been in her state and walk away scot-free. I mean, there's laws for a reason. I do feel bad for Ray. I feel bad for Raven. I feel bad for the whole family.
I mean, I want to speak just like in general terms. I don't know why she would have even allowed it to get that far, knowing
Yes.
that this is
You
what
mean to
transpired.
trial?
Yes.
You mean to trial? Yes, correct.
Yeah. Knowing that's what transpired, I don't know why she would allow it to get that far. And I think, unfortunately, I'm not a judge. I'm not in the legal system, but the fact that you allowed it to get that far and had were denying it and trying to downplay it, that doesn't look favorable when it comes to like the sentencing of it all. I wish they had taken a different approach for sure.
Totally.
But we also can't have this happen again. I mean, apparently this is her 4th time that she's right. Her 4th DUI, I believe I heard.
Yeah.
This can't happen again. It cannot. It can't.
For 100 million reasons,
Yeah.
for 100 million reasons, it cannot happen
And
again.
so I said it to say, like, regardless of, who she is, some people might say, oh, they're going to make an example out of her. No, this is not about making an example about anybody. Like, if you just take a regular person who nobody knows and this is their 4th time doing this, like, it's not about making examples. It's about making sure this person doesn't do this again and doesn't seriously hurt themselves or somebody else. I mean, thank God no one has ever been hurt.
I mean, I agree. Listen, 4th DUI, jeez, like, what? And then also, like she said, going through the whole season and being like, oh, I'm going to be vindicated. Oh, I'm going to be vindicated. Oh, I'm going to be vindicated. Oh, just wait. And my friends who are backing me in this corner, those are my friends who know I'm going to be vindicated. Okay? What the fuck? And you knew this is what was going to come out? Anyways, sad news. Really, really, really sad news. Thank you to Reality Blurb. The stars of Vanderpump Rules are going through a transitional period right now, but not only have producers of the show that made them famous decided to reboot it, but some of them have fallen out of favor with the fans. However, things are even more sad for Katie Maloney, as it's just been announced that her father passed away shortly after the start of this year. Now, as fans know, the news of Vanderpump Rules getting the reboot treatment wasn't the worst news in the world for Katie. This is the case because, according to her, she had already informed producers that she would not be returning. Notably, she's been busy with something about her sandwich shop, as well as her podcast. Plus, she's also dating and seems to be going pretty well with her new guy, Nick Martin. But according to TV show Ace, Katie and her family are going through a difficult time. Recently, her brother Rocky Maloney took to his Instagram account to announce that their father, Richard Maloney, had passed away. And sadly, this happened on January 5th, just 2 days ago. That breaks my heart. In the post, fans can see multiple pictures of their dad as well as shots of their family members, including Katie. And Rocky said, my heart hurts so bad writing this. My father, Rich Maloney, passed away on Sunday. He was such an amazing person, dad, and friend. Now, so far, Katie has remained silent as she grieves the loss of her father. However, there were tons of loving comments on her brother's post celebrating their father's life. Oh, God, you guys. I think Katie's a great person. She's definitely on her own journey and like killing it. She looks amazing. I'm sending her and her family all the healing vibes. I wouldn't. I would not want to imagine that. I wouldn't. I would never want to imagine that or wish that on anybody. And I can't even imagine shit going through that. That like breaks my heart. So sending all the love, but again, we're gonna get off here. Hit the like button, show some love. Send Katie and her family some love, of course. Don't forget to get subscribed over here to Up and Adam channel too, and we'll see you in just a little bit. Love you guys. Bye.